Here we are at the charity tournament for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. It's a lot of fun. Here's Phil Helmet.
Hey Phil, he just realized he gets a free rebuy, so now he's more active.
And my wife, Amy.
Yeah, so you want to say anything to the video? No? No? How's it feel to be pregnant?
Hunger Games Hockey Table, he wrote that too.
Wow!
Danny Strong. Oh, and he wrote the second and the third movies. He created Empire. He's been on Gilmore Girls. He's been on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And he's on this new show, but I can't talk about which one he's on. So. Oh, she has a nuts. Wow! What the heck is going on here? The word is King, Queen, Jack. King, Queen, Jack. Over here, Queen, Jack, and I have kings and a flush road. Turn the music down just a little bit.
Hold on,
Word is King, Queen, Jack.
what's the map here? I think Amy's a 70% favorite, right?
Yeah.
But Jonathan Little's wife, I wanted to say, has the nuts straight. She has ace and she flopped a straight. I thought I was trapping her, she was trapping me. It was her.
Wait, 70-30, right? 70-30?
Oh! However, she has the ace.
Redraw,
So
please.
she has, hold on. She has 7 diamonds to win with, and I have 37 cards. That's correct.
7's plenty.
Come on, diamond. Oh!
It's almost not fair, but I'll accept the chips.
I mean, I would like Jack just
But it's also
such a
great.
great guy. I mean,
Here's Brian Koppelman about the Harlan versus him. He wrote Rounders. A lot of fun.
What do you want me to do?
While I am going to win this hand,
Enjoy yourself.
I don't win the
whatever
tournament.
that
I was out shortly after this.
Right, he's taking pictures of your stuff.
means. I'm taking pictures.
I'm just saying.
We're so confident.
I know I'm losing.
That's all I can do.
You crushed me.
I got it in with the best. Oh, I know. I got it in with the best. I got it in with the best.
Totally.
That never happened.
That shit.
and it goes to 3.
Here I am in Atlantic City at the Resorts Casino for the PokerStars Festival. Here we are playing a 6-handed tournament. Not a whole lot of people showed up, only 9 total, but I am always happy to play. Here's the setup. It's pretty good, pretty nice. I'm happy to be here. All right, final table time.
Where'd Darren Elias go? He lost?
Yeah, he did lose.
Yeah. No longer with us. Hello, everyone. I'm in my room, streaming right now. There's the chat. There's me. Guess you can see that. I busted in the $2,000 tournament. It was pretty unfortunate. I got up to 2.5 starting stacks, which may not sound like a lot, but folded 4-2 on this hand. That's fun. Got up to 2.5 starting stacks out of the 9 players, which is pretty good. But then there's a hand where someone raised, 4-handed. I shoved the button. And then my opponent called with king-queen suited in the small blind, cold called off. And he said he wasn't really sure if he thought that was a good play or not. Oh, we have ace-king. And I do not think it's a good play. Here I have ace-king. Let's raise it out. So anyway, he called it off with a king-queen, and I lost. It put me down to about 3 or 4 big blinds, and I could not run it up with 3 or 4 big blinds. So anyway, not really the result I was looking for. I ended up taking 4th when 2 got paid. This is not a particularly good flop, but we'll throw out a bet. We can bet very small on this board, so we'll bet 600. Here's the stream set up in the hotel room. Here's the table, here's the chat, here's the XSplit program, here's PokerStars lobby. We will now check the turn. There's probably a little bit of value to be had in betting, but not a lot. I'm going to check and then check call. Yeah, so I initially got put in a hotel room that had horrible internet, and they told me I could move to a worse room for $20 extra per day to have good internet. So that seems fair. Anyway, I'm probably going to check fold this river. I could certainly have all of the pairs in my range, so him betting here is a bit suicidal as a bluff, because I would definitely check all of my pairs on the turn. So this is a hand where you can check call turn and then check fold river. So anyway, it's been a fun time getting out here so far. Tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I am going to be streaming a question and answer segment for PokerStars tomorrow. It's going to be a live thing, so that's pretty cool. And over the next few days, I'll be playing some poker. So here we're going to fold. But like I said, I could easily have the big pairs here, so I'm perfectly fine making this fold.
Here is the cool PokerStars streaming setup. Hopefully I get to spend some time here.
Here we are streaming in the PokerStars booth. It's pretty cool. It's a nice setup. Let's do this in real time. Here we go. We have Pocket Kings versus a guy who thinks I am a clown. Let's go ahead and 3-bet him. Hold this camera. Guy calls. We are going to stack this guy for sure. We're going to bet $10. Let's go ahead and bet $11 on the flop. I just ran a semi-bluff versus this player. He did not like it. And now, he gets off the hook. So anyway, very cool setup. I'm enjoying streaming here.
Here we are in day one of the main event with some absolute superstars, but unfortunately I busted early. I hopped into the 2K event during the World Series final table. It was on television. And look at this absolute circus. Our Eagle standing in his chair.
He has enough money.
All of these people are watching the action. This is actually a pretty
But he's not going to fold
Johnny
this.
Bax.
Not with these stack
flopped
sides.
a set.
No chance.
Johnny Bax flopped a lower set and a 3-bet pot. That did not work out too well for him. Yeah, look at all these people. They're loving it.
So annoying.
Picked up ace-7. I did not win that hand.
Earlier today, I got to play versus Nanonoko heads up on stream, and on the PokerStars stream, you could actually see both of us at the same time. Here's a fun hand. One of the few that I actually won. First loss for Nanonoko. Here's me over here. Finally happy because, where's the record? Oh, there it is. I was 0-3. Nanonoko so far has been on absolute fire. He flopped 3 of a kind versus my pair of queens. He I don't know. He won a bunch of hands. It was pretty much a massacre. So Nanonoko, this guy, wrecked me. He ended up winning, I believe, 5-2. What an embarrassment for me.
You know, you got Jason first here, newly married. Of course, my host here for the team in Mello, who won a competition called Survivor, which is a show where you get down and dirty and you have to outwit, outlast, outplay everybody. This is the real Survivor. Then we got a couple other guys here apparently that played one too, which is like the weaker version. We got Boston Rob, Mariano, and Tyson is here as well. So, you know, if you have any questions about what Survivor's like, those would be the guys that you want to ask. Tonight, though, is about Chad Brown. And Chad Brown, to me, represents sort of a transition in poker. He became a role model for so many poker players in terms of how to live your life in such a way where you have balance. You play poker professionally, but you take care of your body. I mean, look at the guy. He was a beast all the way to the end, right? He was always an ambassador for the table. He was engaging. He had a wide variety of interests. And, you know, for me, what was evident with Chad was that he had a vision for his life and what he wanted it to be. And this holds true even when he got the bad news. That even though he knew he only had 6 months to a year, he lived every day in the moment and still wanted to become a better poker player, still wanted to be a better friend, still wanted to be a better person, all the way to the end. So ultimately, I'm a big believer that with a vision, this is where we create results in our life, and ultimately we create it so that we can have a legacy. And tonight, you guys prove that Chad Brown's legacy lives on.
That's right.
You know, and don't forget, don't let his memory fade, because he was a man who stood for something, stood for what we all care about, which is this game of poker. And he did so with class, and this is the reason why there's so many people here, whether you knew him or not. And if you didn't know him, you missed out on an opportunity to meet somebody who's very, very special. So I want to thank again everybody here for being here. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to roll in the room with my co-host, the team in Mello. We've also got some good news. We've got Mark, and I was going to scoot his name up, but I practiced it 4 times. Mark Gianantonio from Resorts Casino here has a big, fat, juicy check to donate here to the Chad Brown event. Let's says $35. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, for me, right here, guys.
guys are here to play poker, so without further ado, it's that time for me to say the magic words. Shuffle up and deal.
But he was letting him, so he was like, hey,
You gotta shorten this up so I understand what
he was just like,
Sully Erna? Is that how you say it? Sully
We
Erna?
have a new table mate. He showed up and he started raising like a maniac. There he is.
you're never sure.
Crazy.
Snapchat?
No, not Snapchat, for my blog.
Hey, blog.
You want to say anything to the poker community?
Vodka water, splash of pineapple with a lime. It's called the Dean Eggs, and I know that I stuttered my words, and that's because I've had more than one.
I had a lot of fun at the Chad Brown Charities Tournament. I ended up min cashing. I believe I was the first person to bust once we got in the money, so that was always nice. Daniel Negron, who sent out this very kind tweet, I definitely appreciate it, and it's a huge honor to have the respect of my peers, especially someone who is as great for poker as Daniel. Here we are in a mixed game tournament. As you can see, we have 4 cards. This is PLO. This was the Run It Up event that Jason Somerville was hosting. It was a lot of fun. I, unfortunately, ended up bubbling, but
Than it was initially advertised.
saw some crazy hands, and I played some crazy hands myself. Once I played the wrong game, once I misread my hand. That's what happens when you play a game for the first time, and when it happens, you can't be too sad about it. But so here we are, playing stud, right there. Maybe that's just an okay starting hand. Jack, Queen, 7. I folded. Here we are playing Raz. We had some great hands going on at our table. We have a guy with a jack and a guy with a pair. Oh no, a pair on one side and a pair on another side, and they're just betting and jamming. It was a fun time.
Good here.
So here I am back home. We had no big wins this time in New Jersey. I think I played pretty well. I had a lot of fun streaming, which is always a lot of fun. I don't get to actually play a whole lot when I stream because, well, I'm based in New York City. So being able to play and interact with the players and also the people just watching was really a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. Hopefully I get to have some more time to do that in the future. I ended up winning a pretty good amount playing 4 or 8 mixed games, or 8 games, a tongue twister. I'll definitely be streaming more 8 game. I had a lot of fun with that, and it was a blast. Playing poker's fun. I enjoy playing poker. So anyway, my next poker trip is not going to be for a while, so don't expect a video blog. I'm having a baby in December, in late December, and then after that, life's going to be turned upside down. So I'll evaluate, and we'll see how things work out.